Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Always, and welcome back to Material Energy Hypercubed. Oh man, this series is absolutely ridiculous, and yeah, we're back at it. Got some work to do. Figured I'd bring you guys back in for more of an update than anything else. We're not quite ready, and by quite ready, I mean not even close to being ready to finish this series. But as you can see, I've been digging around in the what is this place called? It's Miner's Delight Hypercubed. I found a spawner which was interesting. There's a random Ender Mini spawner up here, which was it's an interesting find. I found a lot of different things. I've been kind of searching around because, well, cookies are terrible. So when we last left off, we were trying to finish the last two quests in the book. There is collect 1,000,000 black stained glass and collect 50 octuple compressed cookies. The cookies are absolutely and utterly terrible. I currently have four octuple compressed cookies, and I let this set and just run for a while. We need approximately 500 million wheat for this and 250 million cocoa beans. So it's a lot. The black stained glass, on the other hand, we have 640,000 glass right there, and if we jump over to the chemistry, we have 28,000. So this is getting very, very, very close. Let's go get some speed upgrades for this stuff. But I've been doing some exploring and whatnot. I've been cleaning up different areas and a lot of different things. I want to run some ideas through this episode. That's kind of part of the main thing. We had to remove the paracel mod. I'm almost considering bringing it back just to see if the ME matter is useful or not for this. Because if it is, then we can manage things. But if not, then it doesn't matter. So today, one of the big things that we're going to do is get all the armor sets started, set them up, finish the victory monument in a sense, and get some other systems going so that I can get stuff. I wanted conduit upgrades. Can we get like 20 of those, please? So yeah, I've been just exploring. I've been mining a lot. We have a bunch of dense ore. Let's see, what was the ones I've been mining? Mana infused ore, ruracium, and what else is in there? It's the the deep iron, isn't that? Yeah, those are the. And then there's also some infusium ore. So not really anything exciting, but we're gonna be using them. So yeah, let's get the speed conduits, the conduit speed upgrades as soon as we can. It just needs to make all the electrical steel, and that's really about it. So what are we gonna do? Well, we are going to turn in the glass today, and something I want to tell you guys I'll probably end up doing. So we have this really cool system right here, which is basically just a bunch of autonomous activators, some vacuum chests, and a sorting system for the wheat and seeds, and then it goes into the inventory cables, the inventory manager, and makes cookies. This is a lot faster than this farm for getting wheat. So we're going to expand this. I'm going to expand this and make a gigantic farm down here that's probably going to be multi-layer, and it will all pipe up to a single area. And then I'll just run inventory cables so that we can see it, and that'll be that. So a really, really, really big area with lots of torcherinos and lots of wheat, hopefully. So I'll probably destroy this guy because it's not really needed, and I can probably harvest a lot of the resources from that. And that's going to hopefully get us enough wheat so that we can actually get the cookies at a much faster pace. The other option, and this is an option that I've been doing a little bit, is killing wither cats. They give you a quintuple. They give you a couple quintuples every time you kill all of them, but that is manual. Yeah, so it's 3 quintuples. That is manual, and I don't really want to do that if I can help it. So we're going to try to help it. Anyways, I'd rather have something that's completely and utterly AFKable. So that's the plan. Extract. There, go faster so that this can finish up, so that this can finish up. This machine has clogged so many times, it's kind of ridiculous, but we're so close. And honestly, if we need more carbon black, well, between episodes, I got a bunch of sheep. And the reason for that is for the Victory Monument, which we'll get to in a minute. So, first thing I want to do, we need to make an autonomous activator. Let's get some wood of all types. And we want this autonomous activator because we are going to actually open every single one of these reward bags. And there's good reason. We can get cookies from them. So what we're going to do is we're going to get 10 of these ME storage cells. We're going to get an ME drive and an ME controller. And I guess just a terminal will be fine. Some cables would probably be good. And we want an import bus. That's the only thing we're missing. Really? We're going to want some of these. So let's get an import bus. That should not be difficult. Cool. And then a chest. Yeah, that'll be fine. So what we're going to do, let's put this somewhere close to power. Where do we want to put this? Not down there. We have a power line right there. Let's put it right over here. So we're going to just set up a fairly simple machine. So we're going to have this. Oh, these guys in there. Am I getting lag from just being down here? I am. Wow. Okay, never mind. We're not going to set it up down here. We're going to set it up somewhere else. Is it better up here? It certainly is. Alright, so do we have any more Tesseracts? You know, we could go all the way down here. And we could have it right here. That would be fine for now, at least. So, ME drive. Is it laggy down here? No, okay. ME drive, we'll put all that stuff in there. With an ME controller. And we're going to want, not the import bus, glass cable. This will go to a chest. And this will be the import bus. Autonomous activator. Like so. Configuration, we're going to have the back be an insert. It's going to right click round robin, sure, whatever, doesn't matter. Sneaking. We're going to put upgrades in this. And see, we're going to need this. And then we just need power lines. So, which, honestly, let's just steal some power lines from right here. As well as item ducts. So, nothing too major here. But what we're going to do is we're just setting up a pretty quick and easy, simple system to open all those loot bags. So we're going to want something like this. We're probably going to want a few more power lines. 3, 4, and there we go. Obviously, once it has items, it should work a little bit better. So let's head back up here. We're going to break both of these guys. I have 64 loot bags in my inventory now. And these are just basic reward bags, so it's not really, like, super useful. But what we can do is put this on insert. Put both of these on extract always active. And I guess we'll have to do something like this as well. Output. We can filter that. Wait, that's not the right side. We can filter that. Is anything actually going in here? No. So I don't think we need the chest other than to pull the items out. So let's move this so we can do something like, oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Let's do this, and we'll have on top output and left side input. Do something like this. This will be an insert. This will be extract always active, and then we'll just put a filter on that and it should be fine. Then the only thing we'll need to do still is give this guy power. Always forget, don't shift click. And so right now we're getting a lot of loot bags in there. So let's turn this off for a second. We can put the loot bags back in, and we just go get a filter, tell it not to pick loot bags for the extract, and everything will be fine. Honestly, it doesn't matter what kind of filter. Mod item filter will be fine, because there's nothing else from any other mod that should clog that up, I think. So let's take a look at the hardcore questing mod. The only things is pieces of heart, but I don't believe we'll get those. And invalid items, so potentially. So we should probably just use an actual filter. That's not a problem. Anyways, I did find more of these loot bags lying around. And I found some other stuff as well. We've got some shadow steel leggings, a bunch of dense ores. We have 3 raiders. I found an epic with these guys, and that was probably in there. I don't remember, to be honest. It's been a while. And then I found these guys around the base. I just went looking around to see if there's anything of worth. So let's get a filter. And basic item filters are really cheap. We just need some paper. So we just need sugarcane. And get some of that. Not like we don't have a ton of that stuff because of one of the last quests we had to do. So with this taken care of, this system will slowly fill up with different items. We're going to put just a filter, blacklist, and extract always active. And you know what? That's fine. Because with the block there, it's not going to do anything else. So now we should see just a bunch of random things going in here. Now, one of the things we can get is we can get the cookie arrow stuff. So that is kind of what we're looking for. But yeah, this will fill up. Oh, it fills up. Still able to... No. Well, we can rotate this. Right click. Can't you just right click on a chest to do this? No. So that's not gonna work. Break the glowstone illuminator. I don't know how this is gonna work the best way. Do we have counting filters? No. So here's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna switch this around to be like that again. I guess we need to oh right, the top needs output and that side will be input. And what we can do is we can put a rationing filter on there. So that'll work a little bit better. The tree farm is going to grow. That's fine. I don't care right now. I'll deal with that later. So we just need rationing pipe and transfer nodes. And that will should be enough to fix this. So that's what we'll try, and hopefully it works. Obviously it's going to place one block there, but that should be the only block it ever puts there. If we... Oh no, it's not. That's first slot only. That should be best. And then these guys will go into the first slot, because once I put transfer node, and then if we put rationing pipe on that, do they both obey that? It appears so. So we'll probably want some speed upgrades for this as well. I gotta get rid of all these clouds. And so it shouldn't ever use any items because nothing should go into that first slot. Theoretically anyways. So... everything seems to be working. That is good. So I'll get some more speed upgrades. We'll put those in there. And it'll extract everything it needs to, and we'll be good to go. So we already have 5 cookies in there, but that's about it. Yeah, so we do get quarters of hearts, so that wouldn't have worked, but this should just kind of do its thing. And yeah, we just get some speed upgrades to get the extract going a lot faster, and it will work a lot better. So should be able to do that. Let's see, conduit upgrades. Yeah, we've got 13. I don't think we need that many over at the glass, so this will be fine. Cool. So that will work to get everything kind of taken care of. So I'll just let that run. It'll eventually run out of things to do, and it'll be fine. So the next thing, let's go ahead and open these loot bags and take all this stuff. So yeah, let's just dump all this stuff away, and we're gonna open these guys. So we have 4 greater and 2 epics. Greater gave us survival generator, pyrotheum dust, that's actually really nice, ender fragments, and hey, more augments. That's good because I'm gonna want more. The next thing we're gonna do is the epics. Gives us a resonant cache with fences and a drum that's empty. Those are terrible. Alright, well, whatever. Anyways, next thing we're going to want to do, we're going to want to make a couple of things. So we have some induction smelters and pulverizers. So the next thing I want to actually try to do is we're going to try getting a bunch of rich phytogrow in order to basically just make a ton of, well, just to make a ton of the wheat. So this is going to be another augment for the farm. We're going to try using this machine the best we can. And speed it up and all that kind of fun stuff. But we need to get rich slag. And rich slag, well, we get it from induction smelting. So, what we're going to do is we're going to set these guys up. And there is an upgrade. This gyro server feedback gives you more secondary, increased secondary chances. So what we'll do is we'll have... again, I don't really know where to put this stuff. I guess we can put it down here somewhere. But we'll have a pulverizer in case we need it. Yeah, it really does not like looking over there because there's a lot of entities. And we'll have some induction furnaces. And these guys are all highly augmented, so we don't need this. Modular framework. That means we can't automatically do things, but the integrated servos we don't need. So we can upgrade the speed a little bit on both of these guys. And that way we can still kind of manage this. And then this is just going to be full out. Destroy secondary outputs. No. Don't want that. But everything else is fine. So, yeah. We'll set these guys up and get these augments that we want. So the other augments we're going to need is we're going to need 2 of these. And we're going to need 2 of the stabilized. Which requires rock wool. Which we don't have, but we should have... Oh, man. It's the rock wool that is... Oh, it's the light gray rock wool. And we need to smelt slag. And we can get slag from smelting basically anything with sand. And so luckily we have a ton of sand. So we have some augments. We're going to need 2 of these and 2 of these, because you can't just go to the max, unfortunately. And so we'll get most of the stuff kind of taken care of. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is. So I just kind of wanted to go over that. We'll get a bunch of stuff. I'll get the rock wool. Let's just get some, I don't know, pulverized. Do we have anything that's pulverized currently? No, but we do have a lot of coal. Do we have any charcoal? We have a bit of charcoal. We have more downstairs, so it's not a problem to get more. I guess let's just grab some astral silver. We'll run that through here, which will go really, really fast. And then these guys will eventually get... so we'll put a stack of sand. And we just need to get some power lines. So, conduits. And then I can do chests to do, like, automatic stuff. But that's stuff that I can do off camera because I'm going to have a lot of time. So there's 2 pieces of slag. That will give us everything we need. And we just smelt this up. And we'll have the rock wool so that we can create the other augments. And then we'll have everything we need. So what was that we needed? I think it was hardened glass. So hardened glass is obsidian, dust, and lead. So pulverize this. That'll be really fast because I sped this guy up, and then do that. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do, once we're going to also go check on the black stained glass once we get done with this. And then the last thing we're going to go do is we're going to go work with the armor stands. So I've been doing a lot of work just making sure I have everything. Now there are multiple versions of a handful of the armors, so I don't know if we're going to do both or not. We'll see. So do we have about 300,000 glass over here yet? Oh wow, it is really, really close. Okay, so we'll give this just a little bit longer. And we're actually running out of hydrogen, so let's grab some more hydrogen from in here, because I have plenty. And that should make plenty of carbon black, and we just need a little bit more. So let's go ahead. Oh wow, I need to eat. And I also just crashed. Alright, well, should not be too much of an issue. Alright, cool. We're back. It's not a problem. Let's go back over to the observatory. We need to eat. I kind of forgot to look at that. But, yeah, let's grab our crescent hammer. And we want to grab the quest for black stained glass. Select. Okay. Fatal errors. Why is this happening? Something is not happy in the world. Yeah, let's pop down here for a second. That's fine. There's nothing that seems to be like causing any issues. So what is going on? Let's try this again. Lost in time. Black stained glass. And again, fatal error. Huh. So, you know what? What do I want to do about this? Alright, let's try not doing anything like that for the time being. I don't know why. This area has a lot of lag. Is it also out here? Not as much, really. You know, one thing we can do, we can go ahead and disconnect this completely. We don't need those running at all. Guess the only other thing is this. But this shouldn't be causing issues, right? Anyways. Wow, one of these have already filled up. That's... Well, okay, when I say filled up, it's gotten all the stuff. We have 450... Whew, this is why I wanted to do this. We're going to have a lot of cookies coming in from this. So I don't think it's this that's causing issues. We should be able to break this, and it should never, ever do anything there. So, yeah. Hopefully that works. I don't know what the issue is. Alright, let's try. I might regret this, might crash again. Let's try right-clicking this. Whoa. It's something out there. Let's close that spatial storage. Alright, Miner's Delight, go away. That is much better. So, now let's see. F3. Open this. It should still be attached to this quest. Okay, something's wrong with that book. That is really, really weird. So I don't know what the heck is going on, but black glass is bound to that, so who cares? Go ahead and pick that up. Put that there. And we should see it is. I can't hit escape out of that. That is weird. That's what's going on. It's the book. Hopefully it doesn't matter too much. If we crash a couple more times, oh well. It's not a bad crash. So we just won't mess with the book for right now. Let's get that off our bar. So let's go back to chemistry. We just need a little bit more, not that much more. Alright, so let's work on the armor for a second. Reactor, so Victory Monument. So I brought over a bunch of things, and we're going to need to make some of the armor manually, which is fine. I don't have a crafting table over here, so let's go grab one of those. But yeah, so it's not that bad. There's a couple that we don't have access to. Some that are alloys, some that are not. And the ones that aren't is the problem. So we'll go ahead and put this guy down. So, each little row, we're going to have like 5. And then we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more that we'll have to put around. And I have a bunch of these guys, so we're going to do something like this. Oh, hey. Basic item reward bag. I guess let's just do it right here. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw that. There's a ton of reward bags just kind of hidden around. Then we can do, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be fine. So we'll just take this across, and this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away from the back. There's still some really weird ghost objects in this map from like arrow fights and whatnot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. So I did just get that one, right? Yep, okay. There's one right beside it. Wow. Like I said, there's a lot of hidden stuff in here. That's why I found the other ones too. So that looks cool, and then we'll have a couple more placed around wherever we need to. So in this chest, I have most of the things that we're ready to do. There is a couple that we are missing. So that is a little bit of an issue, but we need leggings and a sword for these two, and we need all the armor for that. So leggings for this, and then all the armor. I will probably do a little bit of this off camera, but I just kind of want to show you guys what a little bit will look like. And then boots. And is it a waste to make all this armor? Yes, very much so. But at the same time, who cares? We don't really have anything else to do with all this stuff, so why not? Alright, so with this chest, we'll put the stuff in here. And I think we're going to do Atlars here. I like the way Exomite looks, so that's going to go there. This is all like the really powerful, cool armor. Not all of it's super powerful, but it's all really cool looking, so that's why it's here. Tartarite will go there. Even though Tartarite is stronger than Atlaris, I do believe. They're very similar. They're both really about the same. So let's get enough space. So here's Tartarite. Sanguinite. Atlaris. Examite, which is probably the coolest looking armor in the game. And Adamantine. So we're going to do this for basically every armor in the game. And that's the plan, just to make it look nice, and because there was no direction on what armor sets to put here. So I thought, you know what, let's just do all of them. So some that we need to kind of deal with is like copper. So this is the metallurgy copper. Now something I want to see. So shiny, for example. If we make the armor, we get the chest plate. Now there is another set of shiny chest plates. If we look at shiny, there is this armor as well. But anytime we try to make it, it does not let us. So I don't know what the deal is, except for the helmet. Wait, what? That's Tinker's Defense. We want platinum helmet. So it won't let us make the platinum helmet or the boots, but it'll make the chest plate. So this is the weirdness that we have to kind of put up with, and we need a sword. And of course, it's the this is frustrating. Half of the recipes are something else. So that's kind of the like bad part of all this. So I need to figure out if there is a way. Let's get a standard crafting table, because that might help. Also, before we do anything else, let's go with chemistry. We have 36. We do. All right. Now we can go back to just break that. Now we can go back to the observatory. This guy gets placed here, and they will slowly drain. So let's get a standard crafting table and see if there's something in here. No. All right, so there is no platinum. Shiny. If we take some shiny stuff, sometimes there is an option. More options. Done. Done. But I don't see one there. So that's frustrating. Is there any other types of crafting tables? We could try. We could try one of these, but that doesn't also have. So I guess the only other option I can think of off the top of my head is, what if we do something with the applied energistics? Can this get us like platinum leggings? No, it makes shiny boots. So I don't know if we can get in like all of them. Some of them might look weird, but for the most part, all of them are gonna be pretty much just kind of. I've got to make. Whoops, wrong one. I've got to make more materials for some of them. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, most of the stuff, if we have at least a half a stack, we don't need more. But black steel, for example, I believe we've made black steel before. Black steel is deep iron and fusium. Easy enough. I'm not going to worry about showing that one off. Hadaroth is is mithril and rubratium, however you say it. That one's easy enough as well. So that's not too bad. Inalash, We might have some more of this, but it's Cerlas and Aldrite. We should have plenty of that. Hepazon is gold and bronze. That's easy. And let's see, some other things. We have Carmot. We're going to need more of this stuff. Carmot is what? Carmot is an ore. So this is one that we are going to have issues with. So let's go back to the observatory. I don't believe we found any liquids. Molten aluminum brass. Now some of these we have found liquids. Calandrite, was that one on my list? No. Okay. So, Karma is definitely something we're going to have to deal with. Now, there is something we can do. I actually want that other crafting table, by the way. Because we can pop over to... not chemistry. Why do I keep going to chemistry? I guess force of habit. Pop over to this, and we're just going to put all of that in here. So put this stuff in there for right now. We shouldn't need any more, but we might need a few more, so I don't want to like remove them, but they're there. So what we need to do, Karma, I'm not entirely sure how to get other than we might be able to melt this stuff down, but the armor... Actually, what all do we need for Carmot? This might be one that's a little bit weird. So Carmot, we need everything but the legs. We can make the chest plate and the helmet. Those helmets still have protection. Wait, really? That works. So I don't want them to be enchanted because they'll glow. But... Carmot, what we can do, take all these chest plates. One, we're going to make one of them perfect. And we can then take, yeah, they keep their enchants. It's really weird. But what we can do, and I kind of want to see before we do much more, we don't want that. We want ingots. We can melt this stuff down. So, what I will do is I'll get a disenchanter of some sort. I'll disenchant these at some point. Or we could just melt them all down. You know, let's just melt them all down. And that's kind of the plan. So, all we have to do is throw them in here. And they will start to smelt. I want to see if anything that's not perfect. Nope, they have to be perfect. So we can combine the swords and smelt them all up. And that will be enough to get the Carmot. It should be anyways. So that is that one done. Ori class is the next thing we need to figure out. And Ori class is also it is an ore. So I'll need to figure out how to get that. Maybe we've seen some. I don't remember. We have some parts, but that's it. So if we want this armor, we're gonna have to get ore class, and we're gonna have to find the ore. So that is a bummer. I don't know what to say about that one otherwise. The next one is Segnal. I don't know how to say it. This stuff, this green stuff. And this stuff is what? Looks like it's also... No, it's not an ore. It can't be an ore. No, it is not an ore. It is shiny and orichalcum. So that's easy enough. I will make plenty of that. Next is Ignatius. And this stuff is a nether ore. So we could go to the nether and see if we can find some of these. The other one that we're going to need is Viroxis, which I know is a nether ore as well. And then Shadow Steel is the last thing. Shadow steel is limerite and iron. So do we have limerite? No. We might have seen some. So again, I'm going to go back through and kind of look for everything and see what all we have and what not. So here's the plan. I am going to wait patiently for this to be done. Let's go ahead and reward bag. Mystery arrows. A bunch of other things I don't really care about. Reactor stuff. Storage buses. Alright. But the mystery arrows are really nice. Because, well, it's free cookies. So let's get rid of all of this stuff. And we have 140 cookies in here, plus 800 mystery arrows. So what we can do is, not that, let's go back up. Let's take the mystery arrows with us. And we'll put all this stuff in here. And we can just get all the cookies. And never have to worry about any of the other stuff again. We have a bunch of cookies now. And we just come down here and place them in here. And they'll all disappear and give us more cookies. So this is going to take literally forever unless I upgrade the system. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to try to augment it with the Phytogrow. I'll let you guys know how that works, if it's useful or not. But for the time being, let's go take a look at a couple of things. Let's go down to the Spatial IO. I want to see Wild's Dream, Vanilla Mining, Thermal Mining, Tormented. Where have I seen things? I want to see what's in the Nether Sphere. And now the Nether Sphere is not like perfectly protected, but I believe this is limerite, right? Yes, so we have limerite. We have access to limerite. This is easy enough to get. And this is like 4 ingots each, I think. Or it might be a single ingot. I could be wrong. But nope, so there's plenty of limerite to get, yeah, whatever one it was. I don't remember now. Which one was it? It was the Shadow Steel. So there might even be some ores down here. That's Shadow Iron. We have plenty of that. I don't remember what this liquid is. We'll have to go upstairs for that. But as you can see, there's plenty of things to just kind of go through and harvest as desired. And we have, alright, the path downstairs. And this goes all the way down, doesn't it? I believe it does. There might even be like Vrox's ores or stuff like that down here. No. We did take all this adamantine. There's all of that stuff. And then there's... Isn't this limerite as well? Yeah, dense limerite. Which I never picked up. So, yeah, we have plenty of things to get. This area is actually really, really safe. The only question I have is, what is in this container? Because I don't know. Okay, it's more adamantite. Fair enough. Alright, so there is all the limerite we're going to need. I don't know that we've seen Vrox's ore or the Ignatius ore. So that's something we're going to have to I'll have to go find. But everything else should be fine. So is the Carmont melted? It certainly is. And we have 22 ingots. So almost, actually that is enough. So we can go ahead and just come down here. And by down here, I mean over to the Victory Monument. And put the Carmont in here. And that'll be enough to make everything. So I have a lot of armor to make. Unfortunately, a lot of it will be kind of mix and match when it's the like platinum and stuff like that. Happens, whatever. I'll get the rest of this area kind of nice and neat, and then work on the cookies. So how close are we? Alright, this is where I'm going to regret my decisions. We're going to wait. Oh, cool. It's already done. Oh my gosh. Alright, so I will hopefully fix that. I don't know why it's crashing. That's so weird. But anyways, this has been, I know I'm going to say this, this has been an update video of what we need to be doing. But let's go ahead and claim the reward. Alright, so come on. Hopefully we have everything. Let's put that in there. Let's turn all that off. Alright, please give me my reward. Okay, so it's not going to do this. I will tell you guys what. I am going to reset this, and we'll open the reward bags next time. I don't think they're going to be anything important. Actually, I might open them, and I'll show you guys what I get. I'll put them in a chest. But the Torcherinos are somewhat useful, I guess. So I'll put them in here, and oh, we have them. Cool. So that time it worked. And we're probably going to crash. I don't know why exiting out of that is crashing. That's really weird. Anyways, let's open the loot bags, and then we'll go from there. So like I said, between episodes, it'll be a while again before we get back to this. I can only prep this and do stuff, work in this for so long. But once I get the AFK farm stuff set up, I'll just run this overnight, and hopefully relatively soon we'll have all the cookies we need. So 10 legendary bags, lots of diamond stuff, Tardarite javelins, Hatteroth. Is that something we need? No, we made the Hatteroth. All the other ones are empty. Alright, let's dump off our inventory. So I wonder if they were supposed to have other things, but they just don't because of reasons, but who knows? Who cares? 7 more. Hatteroth excavator, sanguinite swords, armor set, transfer nodes, Yellorium. Alright. Just get rid of that. Dark leggings. That's something else that we're going to have. Exterminator's hammer. What's its mining level? Mining speed is 10. Not bad. Okay. And Dragon Slayer. Alright, cool. So that is going to be it for this episode. Like I said, I'm going to work on getting cookies, and hopefully next time we'll finish this map. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!